Okay, so I've been thinking about doing this for a little bit, and the idea here is to kind of like catalog the worst way you could play the game, because I feel like a lot of people kind of don't. Uh, how would I say it? A lot of the YouTube videos I see, like especially when I was trying to figure out the game, at least to a degree, didn't like show you the worst way to play the game. They kind of just showed you like, oh, this is what you should be doing, which does not fucking matter. I'll be honest. I'm very much a do not do this kind of learner. So obviously, the worst way to play, off the bat, just running straight towards an objective, like beelining it. Unless you're a fast tank, you get away with it like this, but you really never want to do that. I'm not going to edit this. I think it'll be a lot funnier if it's just my unhinged rambling as I try to play the worst way possible. It'll really add to the experience, but you kind of just don't want to rush towards the enemy, which is obviously what we're going to do. Never want to go up on high things directly in view of the enemy, because that's just going to get you lit up immediately, but we're gonna go for it. Maybe this is the right way to play. Huh. Well, one of the good things is to be unpredictable, which I guess they were not expecting that. Usually the other worst thing you can do is to run through sight lines like this, or through here, where they'll be sitting there looking at you. Not a good idea. By the way, that was a really good shot on my part. I hate to say it. Now this dude go around the corner. Obviously what you do not want to do is rush him head on. So we're going to do that. Even that thing can probably kill you. We're going to kind of just go ham on it. Break his machine gun. We're gonna shoot like right here, because obviously when your cannon's broke and turrets are broke, you just want to spray. How is this working? Obviously you want to shoot smoke absolutely everywhere to blind your team. They're trying to help you out. If they work. When you ping on the map, ping off to the side, because that's of course going to make it much harder for your team to actually gauge where he's at. You want to rev your engine at all times. Obviously, that wasn't meant to work. It kind of did work out. I'm honestly surprised. I don't know why there's a bunch of those. And obviously, when you know somebody at an objective has a light tank, you never want to go in the lightest possible tank and just rush over there. Again, through the most obvious sight lines. Usually when you play this thing, you turn your radar off when you're walking around and lower your visibility, but I'm going to leave it on because we're supposed to be not doing the smartest choice here. Actually, when I killed that guy, I should have rushed forward to keep up with the not doing the right thing. Because usually, obviously, when you kill somebody, you want to rush straight to where he died at, because that's obviously where his team isn't now, because he died. But you just kind of want to blitz him, like right off the bat. Like when you see a guy holding a line like this, you're obviously going to look at the angle he's hiding from, and you're going to rush it. Because why would they ever expect you to rush it? When you round a corner, scope in immediately. It makes it harder for the enemy to see you because they kind of work off T-Rex rules. Oh, don't use your binoculars. That's a terrible idea. That was obviously, as you can see, I got messed up. If I was trying to play right, I would have hung back and tried to get a smarter angle on him. But that's not the goal today. The goal today is to blindly rush onto an objective. And obviously, you'd want to find a good spot to, like, kind of get some hard cover. But we're going to park right out in the open. Headset, like right now, just turn it down. Don't want to be hearing anything that can distract you from what you're seeing, obviously. Binoculars, don't use those. This is like, I'm just gonna save myself. I'm not gonna do the don't do this. I'm just gonna say to do this now because I'm honestly confusing myself. But obviously you're going to, when you get shot, the first thing you want to do is rush directly towards whatever shot you. It's for intimidation. And the more sight lines you put yourself in, the better. So obviously we're going to go this way because it's wide. It's wide open. When you see like a tiny crack like this, you want to immediately try to shove your entire tank through it. And only if that doesn't work do you then turn around and continue pushing the exact same way. Oh, I forgot my audio was turned down. Obviously, something shot me from over here, so what I'm going to do is rush. We're going to obviously smoke, but he's going to expect us to go backwards, so we're going to run down into the smoke. So why would they ever expect you to do that? And then we're going to drive as close as possible to where he is and start repairing. I don't know how he got me. I don't know how he got me. I can't imagine what I was doing wrong there. Obviously, when you die, like I said last time, if you know like one side of the map is safe, don't spawn on that side of the map. There's like, why would a coward go to battle? You know. And when you're in a vehicle like the Bradley, obviously when you spawn in, you turn on the thermals. That just stays on. We just drive like this now. Because, like I said, there's the old rule where if you can't see them, they can't see you. So if we just drive with the thermals on the whole time, then they'll only know we're coming when we see them. It's kind of a genius maneuver, honestly. Artillery, you'd never use that. Artillery is, in fact, useless. When you're pushing a wide angle like this, obviously you want to scope in on where your target is and try to scout him through the wall. Oh, wait, I gotta stay in my scope if you'll see me. Okay, so obviously he can't know we're coming right now because this is the perfect camo. And we know he's back there because he just shot again, so we're obviously going to rush that angle. With the thermals on the whole time. As you can see, it was clearly just a skill difference there. It was just a skill difference. I was playing too good at the game, so he had an easy shot. The other best thing you can do, really, is to take out these light tanks, and you just kind of beeline the objective. Because the enemy's not going to expect you to beeline the objective. And especially if you go to shoot with this, don't even bother scoping in. You kind of want to just like go into close-up view like this, seek the lowest FOV possible. And you just want to hip fire at everything. Like if it moves, hip fire at it. It'll be very effective. Because you see, what they're not expecting is you to just blitz. And Mama did not raise no bitch. This is a perfect flank. He doesn't expect it. And you want to machine gun them whenever you're out of ammo. I'm going to start aggressively machine gunning them because it will annoy them, and that will give them a power spike. Okay, as you can see, very, very powerful motions we're making. Now, we want to keep our zoomed in scope here. Okay, we kind of want to just rush over this way now, where the very scary turn 3 is, because if we're scared of him, he's scared of us, which is a tactical advantage. And obviously, we're not going to scope in, because that would be bitch bait. We have intimidated him. Now, obviously, he knows we're here, so we're going to get eyes on him. He's trying to find an angle on us. But, of course, he's terrified right now. So we're going to mimic exactly what he's doing through the wall. Oh, he's sitting still. We're just going to sit here and aim at him. Now, as we can see, he's trying to... We got to fire at him, which will intimidate him. So then we can rush him again. Because obviously he's scared of us because we are faster than him, and that's how fear works. Oh, he got us. Unfortunately for him, it looks like that might have been a folly, because he obviously, the issue is that he didn't back out in front of them, because that's what would have scared them. Okay, then we're gonna play the M60A3. Obviously. The first thing you want to do when you spawn in is you want to engage that, and yeah, this is a pretty good view for seeing your enemies, because if you can't see them, they obviously can't see you. And I mean, if you see this, like, we've got perfect vision. I'm not going to keep that up, because I feel like there's going to be one poor bastard that watches this one view, and he's just going to have no idea what's going on after seeing that. Just the light of God in his eyes. That is horrendous. It'd be really cool if we, unrelated to that, it'd be really cool if we got, like, digital night vision instead of the real-time one where you just, like, leave it on and it adjusts itself down when you go outside. That'd be really cool. Or when you go into the light. Don't know how we did that good, honestly, but, yeah, that's pretty much everything you don't want to be doing. Especially on that map, especially at this BR.